Hey, it's Dave here with
Road Trip Rich.
And we are at the base camp trying to get up Hoosier Hill, the highest point in the rocky state of Indiana. Are you up for the trek, young man?
I hope so.
Let's stretch out those abs and see what we can do here. Long journey. Looks like some lazy son of a gun drove halfway up the mountain here.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I don't know who would drive one of those cars anyways, probably a loser. Rich, let me ask you something. We're a little higher altitude here, like almost 1,200 feet.
Right.
How's the air? Is it thin? Are you having trouble breathing at all? Or
so far so good. We kind of adjusted on the way up. We kind of, we took the switch back around.
Yeah.
Kind of gradually brought our way up.
I expected to see more mountain goats and whatnot here. Hey,
here we are.
Well, we made it. Looks like Hoosier Hill is a Miller High Life town. It's a champagne of beers, so I can see you'd want to celebrate with something like that.
We're gonna have a bonfire.
Might be a homeless camp, shit.
They didn't leave any beer for us.
Yeah, wait, we got something on the rock here.
Highest point.
Indiana's highest point, 1,257 feet. Wow, that's almost as high as the Sears Tower. There are buildings higher than this is. Little mailbox here.
Please sign the registry.
Well, say we did. What do we got here?
Father, love letter. Message from God to you.
That's special.
You leave your coat here?
No, I've never been in this high in elevation before. Got any other illustrious visitors here? Oh yeah, Nick Burgess was here, all the way from Indiana. Grace Lips. Yeah, so it looks like, let's see, that's from 29th. What's the date today? 30th, 31st, something like that. Quite a few people actually have been here. So we are not the first people up here, unfortunately. Get this here.
A pitch Rich.
All right, the world knows we've been here now. Just so nobody tries to act like they're part of our gang here. So Rich, I see on this bench here about the High Pointers Foundation, about the high point in each 50 states. We've now done one. Let me ask you something. Well, that's soon been too tight. You ready for the next 49?
Yeah.
You ready?
We tried Ohio, but we got there too late. It was already closed. We couldn't get in.
Yeah, I hate it when they close the high points. We will try that one again though. Are we ready for Denali, or has Father Time stuck his boot too far up our arse? We're 30 years too late for this.
Well, I think we could make it. It'd just take us a little bit longer.
Yeah, maybe if a helicopter dropped us off.
No, we need that on the way down. On the way home. We make it up there, we need to wave home.
But more seriously about this point here, it's just a little wooded area in the middle of a bunch of cornfields. Wasn't really that hard to find. I mean, we didn't use GPS or anything like that. Private property here, and from what I understand, they just ask that you don't make a mess out of it. And the only mess we saw was, which I'm wondering if, that's a lot of beer right there.
Somebody had a party.
What do you think, that had to be at least 3 people?
Oh, maybe.
3 people like that? Well, Rich,
well, you and I could do that, no problem.
Well, I mean,
that's our beer.
Today's Sunday though, maybe on a Friday or Saturday, yeah, but you know, On a Sunday, I don't know if I'm gonna put away that much beer.
But they were considerate. See, they left kindling there for your bonfire.
True.
So,
And that's one thing, when you're high pointing like this and you get on a major peak, it can get cold at night. So you might want to bring some sort of kindling like that.
yep. As you can tell, it has been used before for a bonfire.
Yes, it has. There are some paths
Not
back
bonfire,
through here. I don't think it really goes anywhere, but a little wooded area. How far back should we go in here into the wild, Rich?
Probably goes to the Petrie.
The Petrie?
Yeah.
So that's
See, this
probably
way's men's.
men's.
That's probably female. Now, that's men's. That way's females.
Well, I don't know. Look at this fork in this tree here. The way it's shaped makes me think that's probably the female. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have reached the highest point in Indiana, Hoosier Hill. And let me tell you something. Who knows where the toll road will lead to? Wait a minute, before I sign off. Hey, that's the women's room, Rich.
We're joking about it. The trail actually goes over there and stops.
Does it? Okay, Now, if I get over here and I do see a turd, I will edit that out for the decency of America. I probably won't actually, but yes, this is.
It does go right over there and stop.
Yeah. Let's see. No turds though, so it's clean. And for the final time, who knows where the toll road will lead to